If you tuned in to the few minutes that I was streaming before class started, then you would have seen all the pets roam around in this area. So lucky you. Thank you so much for being here for Hatha Yoga. Um, I'm really excited that you're here, that you're joining me. If you're in South Florida, I wish I could control the weather so that we could all be outside, but that's okay. We'll do our best with what we are given. So, if you are able to support my small business, I thank you. If you're looking to do so, you can do that at paypal.me/Bliss Evolution or cash.app/Bliss Evolution. So, let's get started. Let's start on our mats, on our backs, facing the ceiling or facing the sky. Looking up, I'm gonna turn my head to the side so Missy. So that sorry. So that you can hear me on the microphone, and you'll probably hear the tippy taps of little feet as Luna walks around me, and we might even see another cat up close and personal. So lucky you guys. So we'll start on our mats, on our backs, facing the ceiling or the sky so that our head, neck, and spine is all in one straight line. And if you feel comfortable, close your eyes. And we'll start just by inhaling and exhaling and noticing the breath, bringing the attention to the breath, relaxing into the mat. And if we're not already, let's make our way to Savasana. So palms face up. Arms are about a 45-degree angle from the body. Feet are falling out to either side. There's about 1.5 feet or 2 feet between your heels. The perfect amount of space for a little dog to just snuggle right in between your knees. And we're relaxing here, sinking into the floor, gently pressing the lower back down into the mat and then releasing. And we're noticing the gentle rise and fall of the chest as we inhale and exhale, noticing any sounds around us, any sensations in our bodies. Let's inhale a little bit deeper, inhaling, filling the lungs up from the bottom to the middle to the top, and emptying the lungs from the top to the middle all the way to the bottom. Inhaling will fill up the lungs from the bottom to the middle to the top, and exhale from the top to the middle all the way to the bottom of the lungs. As we take deep breaths like this, let's relax the diaphragm, and this cues the body to relax when we do this type of belly breathing or these types of deep breaths. We're relaxing into the mat. We're letting go of the day, just allowing ourselves to be here in this moment as we breathe. And as we breathe, we'll bring our thoughts to an intention for our yoga practice this evening. So thinking about yourself, you could scan the body, scan the mind. Or maybe you might want to dedicate your practice to a friend, a family member, or a loved one. Or maybe you'd want to dedicate your practice to your community, our global community, our earth, or our universe. So take a few moments, consider where you would like this practice to be dedicated, and hold that thought in your head and in your heart. On your next inhale, raise your arms up to the sky, up to the ceiling. Wiggle the fingers, spread them wide. Spread those hands out really wide as you wiggle the fingers. Stretch the arms up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms out and up. And release the hands, bring the arms next to the ears as you stretch overhead. Flex the feet, slide the heels together if you can, if there's not a little dog nestled in your legs. And if you'd like to lift the hips, you can. And if that's too much for you, you can just relax down, stretching the hands, flexing the heels. From here, I want you to continue stretching the hands. Point the toes. Stretch the toes down. Point. Stretch those toes down. Flex the heels. Push the heels down. Stretching the calves. Point the toes, stretching the muscles around the shins. And then flex the feet and bring the balls of the feet down as the toes are pushing back. So it looks like this. We're flexing the foot, we're pushing the ball of the foot down as we're flexing the toes back. I had somebody explain this to me once, like, you remember Barbie dolls and how they're constantly wearing heels even in their bare feet, and the balls of their feet are flat, but their heels are still elevated? That's that stretch that we're doing right now. Nice job. We're going to bend the knees, pull them into the chest, clasp opposite elbows around the knees, bring the forehead to the knees. Send love all over the body. Big inhales and exhales here. And I know it's hard to see me. You'll have to see me by silhouette. And we'll just do our best. So bringing the knees in, sending love. We're going to spread the legs down and stretch the arms overhead once again. Hi, Luna. Get comfortable, Luna. We're stretching the arms overhead. Let's stretch the right side of the body. Stretch the right hand up, flex the right heel, and then draw the toes down. And then release. Stretch the left side of the body. Stretch the left hand up, draw the toes down. Release. We'll do that on the right side once again. Stretch the right hand up, flex the heel, and then draw the toes down. Good, and then stretch the left side of the body. We're inhaling and we're exhaling, and then we'll draw the toes down. Nice job. We're going to bend both knees, bring our knees into our chest, and gently rock from side to side. Oh, hi. We're rocking from side to side. Nice. And then we're going to place both hands on the knees and make big circles with the knees going in one direction. And then reverse big circles going in the other direction. Are you helping me? You're a good helper. We're going to bring the feet down to the mat. Lift the left leg, cross it over the right, bend both knees, pull them into the chest. Inhale and exhale here. And if you'd like to straighten the right leg, you could straighten that right leg, stretching out
the whole back of the leg as we inhale and exhale. And if you don't like to straighten that leg, you can leave the knee bent. Go ahead and bend the knee if the leg is straight. Drop the foot down to the mat. Slide the left knee out to the left-hand side. Kiss your dog. Reach through and around the legs. Pulling that knee closer into the body. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. We're pulling that knee into the body. We're relaxing the head down. And if we want a little bit more, we can pull with the right hand as we push with the left hand on the left knee. That'll open up the hip a little bit more. And again, you can back out at any time. Coming back down, releasing the foot back down. But if you want a little bit more, you could straighten the right leg and walk the hands up towards the ankle, pulling the leg closer to the body. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice. Release that leg, drop it down. Release the left leg and drop it down. Oh, hey. We're going to cross the right leg over the left leg now. Bend both knees, pull them into the chest. Inhale and exhale. You can leave both knees bent, or you can straighten the left leg. Luna. Feeling the whole back of the leg stretch. And we'll inhale and exhale into the space we're creating into the muscles that we're stretching. And then bend the knee. Luna. Drop the left foot, slide the right knee out to the right hand side. And reach through and around the leg, drawing the leg closer to the body. Inhale and exhale here. If you want a little bit more of a stretch in that hip, pull with the left hand, push with the right hand on the right knee. And you can back out of this at any time. Or if you'd like more of a stretch of the back of the left leg, straighten that leg and bring that leg just a little bit closer to the body. And be sure to listen to your body as you do any and all of these stretches. Inhale and exhale here. Release the leg, bend the knee, place the foot on the ground, the opposite foot on the ground. We're going to walk the feet in close to the body, lifting the hips. We're sliding the shoulders closer together. We're lifting the hips. The shoulders are together. We're arching up, using the quadriceps to pull the body up. And then lowering down, letting the knees touch each other. Bringing the hands to prayer position, dropping the hands onto the forehead, and bringing our thoughts back to our intention. Inhale and exhale here. Release the hands, drop them down to the mat. Separate the knees, lift the hips up, coming into bridge posture. Slide the shoulder blades together. Inhale and exhale here as you lift up. And if you'd like to come into wheel, you can slide the hands next to the shoulders, fingertips pointing in. Come to the top of the head first, and then push the body up into wheel. Inhale and exhale, whether you're in wheel or bridge posture, and gently lower all the way down, bending the knees, pulling them into the chest. Rock gently from side to side. Bringing the hands underneath the knees, let's rock forward and backward. And come to a sitting position.
Very nice. So continuing to warm up, we'll inhale, sweep both arms up, and exhale, down. Inhale, sweep up, and exhale, down. One more inhale, sweeping up, and exhale, sweep, down. Nice job. On our next inhale, we'll roll the shoulders forward and up to the ears. Exhale, roll back and down. Inhale, roll forward and up, and exhale, back and down. One more inhale, rolling forward and up to the ears, and exhale, back and down. Reversing the motion, we'll inhale, roll the shoulders back and up to the ears. Exhale, roll forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. And inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Nice. Next inhale, we'll sweep both hands up. Make a steeple with your pointer fingers. Squeeze the elbows together. We're going to inhale, stretch up. Exhale, lean to one side and sweep forward across the floor. Inhale, lean to the other side and gently back. Exhale, lean, sweep forward. Inhale, lean, gently back. Exhale, lean, sweep forward. Inhale, lean, gently back. Inhale, exhale, the hands down. Nice job. Gentle twist. We're going to place one hand in front, one hand in back. Twist and turn to the side. Turn and look behind you. Coming back to center, gentle twist in the opposite direction. One hand in front, one hand behind. Twist the shoulders, look to the side, and then turn and look behind you. Coming back to center, we're going to inhale, sweep both hands up, make a steeple with the fingers, just like we did last time. Squeeze the elbows together next to the ears. As we exhale, we're leaning to the opposite side, sweeping forward across the floor. Inhale, lean to the other side, and gently lean back. Exhale, lean to the side and sweep forward across the floor. Inhale, lean to the side and gently lean back. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale, let the hands drop down. Nice job. Inhale, reach both hands up. Let's lean to one side. I'm dropping one hand to the mat. I'm looking up under the arm. I can see the ceiling. So that arm is next to the ear, not in front of the eyes. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, feel yourself dipping just a little bit deeper into the stretch. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, gentle dip. Inhale, come up. And exhale, lean to the opposite side. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, look up under the arm. Check that the arm is next to the ear. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Inhale, both hands come up. We're going to exhale, lean to that first side again. Draw that arm down to the ground. Sweep it across the floor. Inhale, both hands come up. We're leaning to the opposite side. We're sweeping the hand across the floor. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sweep the hand across the floor. And one more time, inhale, lean to the opposite side. Drop that shoulder forward, sweep the hand across the floor. We're sitting up straight. Bring both hands behind the back, clasp the hands together. Squeeze the elbows closer together, lift the chest, draw the shoulder blades closer together. Gently look up, inhale, And exhale, opening the chest, shining the heart forward. Nice. Bringing the head to center. See if you could just gently lift the arms a little bit behind you. Nice. Drop them down. Lift them up. Drop them down. Good job. Release the hands. Shake out the arms. We're going to turn the head to one side, lining up the chin with the shoulder. Big inhale here. Exhale. Hold it. Inhale and exhale. Just hold the head in this direction. Make sure you have a nice straight spine. Drop the chin to the shoulder. We're inhaling and exhaling. Draw the chin all the way across the chest. Inhale, look out over the opposite shoulder. Inhale, exhale here. Drop the chin to the shoulder. And breathe, inhale and exhale. We have a couple sleeping pets in here. I know you guys can't see them, but there's a cat curled up on the couch and a dog curled up under the computer, and they're both adorable. Drop the chin all the way down the midline of the body. Gently rock the head from side to side. We're releasing tension in the neck. Bring the hands, bring the fingers to the back of the neck. We're going to tap or rub just a little bit in the back of the neck and down the shoulders, the sides of the neck. Breathe, inhale, and exhale here. Drop the hands, lift the head. We're going to cross one arm across the chest, hold just underneath the elbow. Inhale and exhale here. Drop the arm, we're switching sides, cross. Hold just underneath the elbow. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Release. We're going to stack one knee on top of the other. So pick a knee. That will be the top knee. Both knees are facing forward. Feet are next to the hips, but not underneath. My right knee is on top, so my right hand is going behind my back. My left arm stretches up as I exhale. I'm bending both elbows. I'm reaching for opposite fingertips. If I can't reach opposite fingertips, that's okay. I can just stretch the fingers towards each other. Look up at the top elbow as you inhale. And look down at the bottom elbow as you exhale. Look up at the top elbow. Inhale. Look down at the bottom elbow and exhale. One more inhale, looking up. This is called cow face pose. And exhale, looking down. Release the arms, shake them out. Release the legs. We're going to switch. The opposite leg goes on the bottom, so my left knee is on top. My knees are stacked one on top of the other. My feet are next to my hips. I'm sitting up straight and tall. My left knee's on top, so my left hand is going behind my back. My right hand is stretching up. I'm bending both elbows, reaching for opposite fingers behind the back. Inhaling, let's look up at the top elbow. And exhaling, let's look down at the bottom elbow. Now you might notice that this arm is behind the back and pushing the head forward. If that's happening, you want to release the grip of the fingers. You want your head to be able to move as you inhale and look up. And exhale, down. One more inhale, up. One more exhale, down. And release. Nice. Shake out the arms. We're going to stretch both feet forward. Toes are pointing up. feet are flexed. I like to pull the flesh of my sits bones back so that I can be sitting up straight and tall in a nice L shape here. Inhale, sweep your arms up along with me, and exhale. Lead with the chest and chin, fold forward over the legs. Reach for the shins, the ankles, or the toes, wrapping the 2 fingers and thumb around each toe, dropping the forehead closer to the shins so we're not curving under and pointing the forehead at the body. We're reaching forward and imagining a dotted line between the forehead and the shins. And as far as you can come down is perfect. You don't want to overstretch in any of these poses today. Just inhale and exhale here, relaxing forward. And then inhale up and exhale down. Nice job. We're going to clasp elbows behind the back, twist to one side, twist back to center and to the other side, and twist back to center. Release the elbows. We're going to bend one knee, bring that foot up high on the thigh. Inhale, stretch up, and exhale. Fold forward. Walk the hands to the big toe side at about a 45-degree angle. Walk the hands back to center. Walk the hands to the pinky toe side and then out at about a 45-degree angle. Walk the hands back to center. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Down, we're going to switch sides. Bending the other knee, bringing that foot up high on the thigh. Toes of the outstretched foot are pointing up. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale. Lead with the chest and chin. Fold forward. And again, we're imagining that dotted line from our forehead to our shin. The body is centered over where both legs would be if they were both outstretched. And then we're bringing both hands to the big toe side of the foot, walking them about a 45-degree angle to the side. And then walking the hands back to center. And then walking them to the pinky side of the foot and to about a 45-degree angle in the other direction. Walking the hands back to center. We'll inhale, reach up, and exhale, down. Nice. All right, we're gonna bring both feet together in close to the body. We'll inhale, sit up straight and tall, and exhale, either walk the hands forward or just hold onto the feet as you lean forward. Do what feels good for you. As you breathe, inhale and exhale, maybe lift the knees and drop them down. Do what feels good for you. As we come back up, we're going to scoot a little bit forward because the glass is behind me. We're going to grab our big toes with our first 2 fingers and thumbs. We're going to wrap them around the big toes. We're going to lean back onto our sits bones, not our tailbones, but our sits bones. So the back is long and lean, and we're gently going to see if we can lift those feet up off the ground. So we're gently leaning back. We're pulling the belly button up and in. We're just seeing if we can lift the feet. Inhale and exhale here. Take a break whenever you need to. Coming back down. But if this feels good and you want a little bit more, we're going to stretch the right leg to the right side. Work towards straightening that leg. It's totally fine if you can't. We're just moving in that direction. Bring that foot back to center. Take a break if you need to. Or if this feels good, we're remembering to use that abdomen to steady ourselves. Stretch the left leg out to the left side. We're working towards straightening that leg. We don't have to straighten it entirely. We're just Inhaling and exhaling, testing it out. Bringing that foot back to center. Take a break whenever you need to. Take a drink of water whenever you need to. But if this feels good, go ahead and stretch both legs out, working towards straightening those legs. We're balancing on our sits bones. If we roll backwards, it's okay. It's the great thing about being so close to the ground. We'll bring the feet back together and down. Nice job, guys. Pull those feet in close to the body again. Inhale, sit up straight and tall. Exhale, lean forward, stretch down. Inhale, come up. We're going to move the feet out about 2 feet from the body. So we have a nice diamond shape to the legs here. We're sliding the hands underneath the ankles. And this is a great stretch if you're a runner, if you do a lot of exercising. It's great for that IT band area. A big inhale here. Exhale, bend the elbows, drop them towards the floor as you bring the face closer to the feet. The hands are cushioning the ankles. If your hands aren't underneath your ankles, you'll feel a lot of pain, so much pressure on the ankles. Don't hurt yourself. Use a blanket or your hands. Inhale, come up and release the hands. Nice job, guys. We're gonna stretch one leg forward. I'm choosing my right leg. I'm gonna bring my left leg to the opposite side of my outstretched leg. My foot's on the other side, just above the knee. I'm gonna bend my right leg and bring the foot next to the body. If this is a lot for you, you can leave that right leg stretched forward. For those who just want to give a gentle hug to that knee, just clasp that knee, give a gentle hug, turn and look behind you. And you can hold it here. But if you want to deepen the spinal twist, we're going to come out of the hug, place the left hand behind the back to support the back. We're sitting up straight and tall. Inhale, the right hand up. Turn to the left, drop the elbow inside the knee, turn from the belly, the chest, the neck, the head, look behind you as far as you can, and when you can't look with your body, look with your eyes as far to the left as you can. If the spinal twist is easy for you, I challenge you to try a bind so you can slide the right hand between the legs, lift the left hand, reach around the back, clasp opposite hands and turn and twist. Look all the way to the left. Nice, release that stretch and stretch out both legs. Good job. This time our left leg is staying straight. We're bending our right knee, placing the foot on the outside of the left knee. We can leave that left leg straight, toes pointing up, or we can bend the knee, bringing the left foot next to the hip, but not underneath it. And actually, I think I want to be this way. Yeah. So we're twisting to the right, so our right hand goes behind us, our left hand reaches up. We're going to first do a gentle twist, We're gonna hug that knee and look as far as we can to the right hand side. And then we're gonna twist back to center, bringing that right hand behind the back. Inhale, the left hand up. Drop the elbow inside the right knee. Sit up straight and tall, twist and look as far as you can behind you. Inhale and exhale here. And if this is easy and you want to deepen the stretch, bring the left arm through the legs. We're moving towards a bind. Bring the right arm behind the back. Clasp opposite hands. And turn and twist. Look as far as you can with your body, your head, and then your eyes. All the way to the right. Release that twist. Come out of that twist. Come back to center. Nice job, guys. Let's try crow. So, coming into a squat, we're going to bring the hands about shoulder width apart and place them onto the mat. Now, there's a slightly easier version, or it's so-called easier. I was taught, I guess, the next step up, so it's difficult for me. But with this one, you bring your knees outside the arms. So the knees are up high on the armpit, the knees are outside the arms. We're folding forward, walking the feet together, and lifting one foot, and then the other foot. The gaze stays between the hands, but forward about a foot. So if you go right between the thumbs and about a foot forward, that's where you want your gaze in crow to be. So your options are elbows outside or elbows up high on the triceps. I find this one to be a little bit easier because it's the way I was taught. So try both ways, see what fits for your body. Hands, fingertips spread wide, hands shoulder width apart. We're going to bring the knees either just outside the arms or up high on the armpits. Lean the weight forward. Walk the feet together. Gaze is between the hands, about a foot forward. Try lifting one foot at a time. Drop and lift the other foot. And then see if you can gently move towards lifting both feet off the ground at the same time. And drop down. Roll out the wrists. Nice job. Roll in the other direction. Hands up, hands down, hands up, hands down. Good. Let's try it again. So hands about shoulder width apart on the mat, knees up high on the triceps. We're leaning forward, walking the feet together, gently lifting one foot then the other, or lifting both feet. Coming out of crow, rolling the wrists, and then the opposite direction. Nice job, guys. Hands on the mat. We're going to start to unfold the knees. The hands will gently lift as we fold forward, rock from side to side. Monkey arms. Swing your arms from side to side. Nod your head yes. Gently and slowly. Shake your head no. Bend the knees and gently roll up. Roll the shoulders up, back and down, and the head comes up. Nice job, guys. All right, whew, I'm hot. Take a drink of water if you need one. I want us to practice coming up and down into a forward fold a couple different ways. So we usually swan dive forward with a flat back and roll up with a curved back. So we're going to be rolling up and down and swan diving up and down as well. So from here, we're going to bring the hands to the back of the head. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest. Curve forward, bend the knees. Gently start folding forward, dropping the crown of the head down, kind of diving forward, and then work towards straightening the knees, walking the hands down. Then bend the knees, gently begin to fold up, bring the hands behind the back. We're curving up, Curve all the way up, elbows out to either side. Big inhales and exhales here. Let's do that one more time. Drop the chin into the chest. Bend the knees. Curve the hips towards the shoulders. The shoulders move down towards the hips. We're dropping the crown of the head down. Drop the hands down. Straighten the legs. Inhale and exhale here. Then bend the knees. Gently start to lift up. Bring the hands to the back of the head. Roll the shoulders back and down, elbows out to either side. Stand straight up. Release the arms. Nice job. All right, let's swan dive. Forward and then back up. So from here, we're inhaling, sweeping the arms out and up. Exhaling the hands to prayer position at the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward, flat back. As you come first halfway down and then all the way down. Drop the crown of the head down. We're now arching through the back. Then we're going to swan dive up. So first, straighten the back, arms out to the sides, come halfway up. Sweep the arms up. Come all the way up, gently lean back, exhale. Hands in prayer position at the front. Let's try that one more time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, reach up and lean back. Exhale, swan dive forward, flat back. We're coming all the way down with a flat back. Then we're curving through the spine, dropping the hands down and the crown of the head comes down. Reversing the swan dive, arms out to the sides, flat back. Roll those shoulders back. Come all the way up, lean back gently. And exhale, hands in prayer position at the heart. So those are two ways to move into a forward fold and then back up without putting strain or pressure on your lower back. If one of those ways feels better or works better than another of those ways, then that's the one that you should use. That's the one that I recommend that you do. Now, some people like to go down with a flat back with their arms reaching forward and then come up with the flat back with their arms reaching forward. This is totally fine if it works for you. I noticed I've always had lower back problems, so when I started doing yoga, I was already looking for modifications from that, which is why I always cue a swan dive. But if a forward, straightforward arms feels good for you, then do that. Do what feels good for you. All right. So while we're standing, let's do eagle pose. I'm in the mood for eagle pose today. So we're going to bring our focus and attention to our left foot. We're going to bend our standing leg, and I'm actually going to do this from the side so you can see what this looks like. So our standing leg is slightly bent. We're going to cross our right leg over our left above the knee, and we can plant those toes right on the ground. It looks like this. Or if that's easy for you, you can hook the toes behind the leg. If you need to bend the knees a little bit more to do that, you can. Our right knee is on top. So we're going to stretch both our arms out to the sides, cross our left arm over our right, bend at the elbows, move the hands around each other. So now our hands are in prayer position in front of the nose. We're going to lift the elbows, make sure the wrist is forward over the elbows, so our arms are at a 90-degree angle. This is great stretch across the shoulders. And we're gonna sink into eagle pose, bending the knee. Now we're not bending forward, we're just bending the knees down. And then we'll stretch up. And exhale, down. Nice job. Good job, guys. So that was balancing with eagle pose on the left foot. Now we're going to balance with eagle pose on the right foot. So spread those toes wide, drop that foot down, bring your focus and attention to that right leg. Little bit of bend in that knee. Cross the left leg over the right, above the knee, and you can just drop those toes to the ground or hook those toes behind the calf. So now our left knee is on top. We're gonna inhale our arms out to the sides, cross our right elbow over our left elbow, bend the elbows, bring the hands to prayer position in front of the face, lift the elbows up, bring the wrists over the elbows. Arms are at a 90-degree angle. We're sinking down into eagle pose. Inhaling and exhaling here. And then inhaling up. And exhaling down. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Nice work. All right. We're gonna make our way down to downward dog. So we're just gonna drop our hands to the mat, walk our feet out, find your way to downward dog. If your shoulders are tight and arching, I encourage you to bend your knees so that you can bring your chest a little bit closer to your quadriceps and then work towards straightening the legs. And it's okay if the legs stay bent in downward dog if that helps you with tightness across the shoulders. We're going to rotate the weight forward as we lift up onto the toes. The shoulders are now over the wrists. We're going to walk the feet closer together. Bring one knee outside the shoulder. And if you'd like to straighten that leg to the side, you can work on that. Bring that knee back to the shoulder. Drop that foot down. And come back to downward dog. Now I'm going to turn around so I can do that from the other side. You can stay right where you are as long as you don't have a wall next to you. We're going to come up onto the toes, rotate the weight forward. Shoulders are over the wrists. We're going to lift the left knee, bring it outside the shoulder. Work towards straightening that leg to the side. Bring the knee back to the shoulder. And down. We're coming back to downward dog. Bend the knees, bring them to the mat. Drop the forehead to the mat. Walk the hands back. Come to child's pose and take a few deep breaths here. We're going to lift up, slide the legs through the arms and make our way down to the mats for a couple of leg stretches. And then we'll end our yoga practice together. So sliding the hands under the legs in this L-shaped formation. I know you're having a hard time seeing me here. So I have my thumbs out to the sides like an L. I'm going to slide those L shapes right under my body. Bring my feet together. Inhaling, I'll lift both legs up, point the toes, flex the toes, point the toes, exhale down. I'm hovering the heels just above the mat and I'm inhaling up. Point, flex, point, and exhale down. Inhale up. Point, flex, point, and exhale down. Inhale up. Point, flex, point, and exhale down. One last time. Inhale up. Point, flex, point, and slowly, very slowly, we'll gently and slowly drop our feet toward the mat. And when we get to about an inch above the mat, we're going to hold it here. Take a few deep breaths. Use that abdomen. And drop the heels down. Nice job, guys. Bend the knees, pull them into the chest. Gently rock from side to side. Stretch the arms out to the side like a T. We're going to drop both knees to the left-hand side. Turn the head to the right. Take a few deep breaths. Rest here. Turn the head back to center. Lift both knees back up on to the chest. We're going to drop both knees to the opposite side. Turn the head to the left. Inhale and exhale here. Spinal twist and rest. We're going to bring the knees back to center. Drop the soles of the feet to the mat. Walk them down. Bring the arms to about a 45-degree angle from the body, palms facing up. There's about 2 feet between the heels. Feet are falling out to either side. Head, neck, and spine are in one straight line. Press the lower back into the mat and release. Walk the shoulder blades a little bit closer together, lifting the chest. Inhale, expand the lungs. Exhale, release. Walk the shoulder blades out. Relax the body here in Savasana. This is also known as corpse-like pose. And the idea behind this pose is that we're preparing for our rebirth back into the world after our yoga practice together. I invite you to bring your focus and attention to the breath, to the inhales and the exhales, to the rate of the heart. As you inhale, fill up the lungs from the bottom to the middle, all the way to the top. And exhale from the top to the middle, all the way to the bottom of the lungs. Inhale, fill up the lungs, all the way to the top. And exhale completely. Inhale deeply. And as you inhale and as you exhale, bring your focus and attention back to our intentions for our yoga practice together. Bring your thoughts back to that intention. Know that it's been heard. And gently wiggle the fingers and the toes, wake the body. Take any final stretches you might need and roll over into fetal position for a moment or two. Take a few deep breaths here. Relaxing. And then push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. And we'll end our yoga practice together. Gently rock the head from side to side, one ear to the shoulder, the other ear to the shoulder, first ear to the shoulder, other ear to the shoulder. Drop the chin forward. And again. And one more time each side. Lift the head to center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, let the arms float down. One more big inhale, sweep up. Bring the palms together and exhale, the palms over the forehead. May we think positive thoughts. We'll bring our palms over our lips. May we speak kind words. And bringing our hands to our hearts. May we spread love and joy wherever we go. Namaste, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me for this yoga practice together. It means the world to me. I love teaching yoga. I don't know what I would do without it, as we've been social distancing and quarantining, and so it means the world to me that you join me. For those of you who are able and willing to pay for this class, you could do so in one of two ways. You can head over to paypal.me/blissevolution or cash.app/blissevolution. I wish you all a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.